Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're embarking on a really important exploration.
We are.
Understanding and supporting autistic children. And this journey, well, it's really for anyone curious about neurodevelopmental differences. Whether you're a parent, maybe a caregiver, or, just someone seeking a deeper understanding.
Yeah.
Our insights today, they're drawn from excerpts from Raising Autistic Children, a guide for parents. It's a resource that's just brimming with really empathetic guidance.
And our mission really in this deep dive it's about challenging those common misconceptions.
Right.
And lighting up a pathway maybe to deeper connection. The core message from this guide is incredibly powerful.
It really is.
Autism isn't something to fix. It's a neurodevelopmental difference.
A difference, not a deficit.
Exactly. As the material puts it so well, autistic children experience the world in a unique, often intense, and deeply beautiful way.
That's beautifully said.
And what's crucial here, I think, is this transformative idea that with the right understanding and support and love, autistic children can thrive not despite who they are, but because of who they are.
Because of who they are. I love that.
So this chat, it's going to uncover some practical empathetic strategies, ones that really celebrate each individual child.
I find that framing just so compelling. It really sets the tone, doesn't it?
It does.
For how we approach supporting these children. And the guide, it immediately brings us to something really fundamental. See the child before the label.
So important.
An autism diagnosis, it often brings this complex wave of emotions, maybe relief, maybe some uncertainty.
Sure, yeah, all of that.
But as our material really emphasizes that diagnosis, it should never overshadow the child you've always known and loved.
Absolutely not.
Instead, it should act more like a lens, sort of guiding how you support their unique strengths, their capabilities, not dictating what they can't do.
Exactly. It's a guide, not a definition.
And as we navigate this conversation, we'll delve into specific practical areas the guide highlights.
Yeah, the really hands-on stuff.
Right. Offering insights into understanding their distinct sensory experiences, different communication styles, the importance of routines, all that.
Moving beyond assumptions.
Yeah, exactly. Moving beyond assumptions to genuine understanding.
Absolutely. And once we truly see the child, beyond that initial label, the guide then invites us to step into how they experience the world, specifically understanding their unique sensory landscape.
Right, the sensory world.
What's often overlooked, I think, is that many autistic children experience, significant differences in how their brains process sensory imprint.
So it's more than just being sensitive.
Much more. The guide details how something that might be background noise to us,
like the fridge humming.
Yeah, exactly. Or those fluorescent lights in the supermarket.
Yes.
Their nervous system can process that with an intensity that feels genuinely painful sometimes, or just disorienting.
Wow. So it's not just volume, it's the way the brain is handling it. Right.
Precisely. It's about how the brain filters, or maybe doesn't filter, and prioritizes that information. The guide explains this really well.
So it might be hypersensitivity, like too much comes in.
Or hyposensitivity, maybe not enough registration, or just challenges modulating it all.
Okay.
So if a child covers their ears or avoids certain clothes or gets really overwhelmed in crowds.
Which people might see as just being difficult.
Right. But it's rarely defiance. It's their brain basically shouting, this input is physically too much, or maybe it's not enough and I can't filter it.
That makes so much sense.
So the material strongly advocates for proactively creating sensory-friendly environments.
Okay, like what?
Think soft, natural lighting, perhaps, quiet spaces they can retreat to, maybe incorporating textures they actually like and find calming.
So building a space where they can actually regulate their nervous system.
Exactly, reducing that constant overwhelm.
That reframes so many common observations, doesn't it? Shifting from seeing it as, difficult behavior to a genuine physiological response.
It really does. And often, understanding that sensory world is crucial to understanding their communication.
Okay. That connects.
Which brings us to another key area the guide explores. Respect different communication styles.
Yeah, this is huge.
Yeah.
Because communication isn't just one thing.
Not at all. And the guide, it really illuminates this, how some autistic children might communicate with fluent speech, others with maybe just a few words or through gestures or typing, or even picture systems like PECs.
It really expands our whole definition of what communication even looks like.
It does. And what's truly insightful, I think, is the emphasis on active patient listening.
Really listening.
Yes. Noticing subtle cues, giving plenty of time for a response, and genuinely celebrating every single effort to connect, no matter how small it seems.
I remember a passage about that, reminding us that even something like a fleeting glance,
Yes.
or a gentle touch, or even a repeated phrase, echolalia, right?
Echolalia.
That can be a deeply meaningful form of communication.
Absolutely. It challenges us to look beyond just conventional speech and meet them where they are.
So meet them in their expression.
Exactly. It urges us to recognize that a child might be communicating, "I'm here," or "I understand," or maybe "I need a break," without uttering a single word.
Wow.
And this very need for clarity, for understanding, it often connects directly to the guide's next really significant insight,
Which is?
the profound importance of routine.
Routine. That makes perfect sense.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, in a world that can feel unpredictable, maybe overwhelming because of those cognitive processing differences,
Right.
routines offer that crucial scaffolding, a sense of predictability.
Exactly. The guy explains how predictability isn't just about comfort, though it is comforting. It's also about reducing the cognitive load.
Okay, explain that a bit.
Well, it helps children with executive functions. Things like planning, sequencing events, if they know what's coming next.
It frees up brain space.
Precisely. What's fascinating is how the guide frames routines almost as a form of external support for the brain.
I like that. External support.
Yeah. Visual schedules, maybe timers, simple and consistent transition cues.
Like the example. In 5 minutes, we're cleaning up.
Exactly like that. They aren't meant to be rigid rules just for the sake of it. They're tools.
Tools to help predict, feel secure.
And free up their mental energy for learning, for connection, instead of spending it all on anxiety about what's next.
Understanding that deeper why behind routine really clarifies how vital consistency is.
It really does.
Which I think leads us to a really crucial distinction the guide makes, one that can be incredibly challenging for parents, I imagine.
Which one is that?
Understanding that meltdowns are not misbehavior.
Oh, yes. This is absolutely critical.
It feels foundational.
It is. The guide is unequivocal. A meltdown is a complete nervous system overwhelm.
Sensory, emotional.
Or both.
Yeah.
And it's fundamentally different from, say, a volitional tantrum.
Right. They're not choosing to do this.
No. Your child is not trying to manipulate you. They are genuinely trying to survive a moment that feels completely unmanageable to their system.
That's such a powerful distinction. It shifts the entire approach, doesn't it?
Completely. So, in those moments, the guide strongly emphasizes that your calm presence is the most powerful tool you have.
Stay calm yourself.
As much as possible. It advises no lectures, no punishment, just safety.
Just safety.
The goal is co-regulation, providing a secure space for them to come back down.
And the teaching part.
Any gentle reflection, any teaching about what happened, that comes much later, once the child is fully regulated and calm again.
Right. Not in the heat of the moment.
Absolutely not. It's about prioritizing their safety and emotional well-being over, immediate compliance or correction.
That requires parents to maybe override some natural instincts, right?
It often does, responding with empathy instead of traditional discipline during those moments of really acute distress. It's hard, but it's key.
Yeah. Given all these challenges, these shifts in perspective this whole journey demands, I found the guide's next point really resonant. Celebrate the little things.
Oh, yes. So important for everyone involved.
Because what might seem small to others, maybe a new word used spontaneously.
Or trying a new food texture, which can be huge sensory-wise.
Right. Or initiating eye contact. These can be monumental achievements for an autistic child.
This really raises an important question, doesn't it? About how we define success and progress.
Redefining milestones.
Exactly. The guide encourages us to truly see and honor these milestones, no matter how incremental they might look from the outside.
And it's not just about the child's growth.
No, that's a great point. It's also a gentle reminder to celebrate your own growth as a parent or caregiver.
Because this path asks so much.
It really does. Every single instance of patience, every adaptation you make, every time you advocate for your child, that's a profound act of love.
And deserves to be recognized.
Absolutely. The guide invites us, really, to let joy be part of the journey. Find those moments.
That's such a beautiful way to put it, acknowledging the whole family's journey, the ups and downs.
Yes.
And finally, the guide offers a truly vital piece of advice for navigating any complex path, really. Which is?
Community matters.
Oh, massively. You can't do this alone.
No. And what's particularly emphasized here is finding your tribe.
Yeah, finding people who get it.
Right. Others who genuinely understand. Whether that's through, online forums, local support groups.
Or maybe a network of compassionate professionals.
Yes. The guide stresses how important it is to surround yourself with voices that lift you up, that empower you.
Not voices that might even accidentally shame you or dismiss your experience.
Building resilience through connection.
Exactly.
And the reassurance offered is just so critical, too, that feeling overwhelmed or exhausted or isolated.
Which happens.
It happens. It's not a sign of weakness. It's part of the human experience of doing something challenging and important.
And asking for help.
Is an act of profound strength. The guide really encourages you to tap into those communities.
So if we kind of bring all these insights together, what this deep dive has really shifted, I hope, in our understanding is that an autistic child is not less and is not broken. Such a core message. They might communicate differently.
Yes.
They might move differently or learn differently.
Yeah.
But with that love, that support, that understanding,
Autistic children don't just survive, they truly bloom.
unfolding in their own unique, incredible way.
And the empowering message for you, for our listener, drawn right from this guide, is that as you navigate this path of understanding and support, you will bloom too.
That's wonderful. So maybe a final thought to leave everyone with, building on all this.
Please.
Given this deep dive into understanding and supporting autistic children, how might we rethink our approaches to all forms of difference?
Interesting question.
Ensuring we always prioritize seeing the person before any label, and really focus on creating environments where everyone, truly everyone, can uniquely bloom.
A powerful challenge for all of us.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. We really encourage you to continue your journey of curiosity and understanding.